This section introduces terminology and services for generative AI. Generative AI is a type of deep learning able to generate new content including conversations, stories, images, videos, and music. The type of models used for generative AI are commonly referred to as foundation models, or FMs. A subset of FMs, called large language models, or LLMs, are trained on trillions of words across many natural language tasks, so they are especially good at natural language processing tasks. With traditional ML models, in order to achieve each specific task, customers need to gather labeled data, train a model, and deploy that model. With FMs, instead of gathering labeled data for each model and training multiple models, customers can use the same pre-trained model and adapt it to various tasks. For LLMs, this can include tasks such as text generation, summarization, or sentiment analysis. LLMs can also be customized to perform domain-specific functions that are differentiating to their businesses, using only a small fraction of the data and compute required to train a model from scratch. Users or applications make a request to a foundation model by giving it a question or instruction known as a prompt. The model takes the prompt as input and generates a response as output. Because of the creative nature of foundation model responses, it often takes experimentation and multiple iterations to develop a prompt that yields the best possible output. The process of developing the optimal prompt for a particular model and use case is called prompt engineering. AWS offers other generative AI services, but there are 3 primary generative AI tools that you might use to build an application that uses an FM. Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart helps you quickly get started with ML projects where you want to use, customize, and deploy an existing foundation model as part of your application. Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart provides an ML hub with foundation models, built-in algorithms, and pre-built ML solutions that can be deployed with just a few steps. The solutions are fully customizable and include AWS CloudFormation templates and reference architectures, so you can accelerate your ML journey. Amazon Bedrock is a fully managed service that makes FMs from Amazon and leading AI startups available through an API. This means that you can choose from various FMs to find the model that's best suited for your use case, and use that model in your applications without building, training, or deploying your own ML models. Amazon Bedrock also has features that help developers create generative AI applications that can deliver up-to-date answers based on proprietary knowledge sources. Amazon Q Developer is a coding assistant that you can use throughout the development lifecycle in your integrated development environment, or IDE, and across the ML lifecycle using Amazon SageMaker Studio. The next slides highlight additional ways for using Amazon Q Developer. For more information on other generative AI offerings at AWS, see the Content Resources section of your course. To alleviate some of the challenges with writing code, AWS introduced Amazon Q Developer. Amazon Q Developer is a coding assistant that those without extensive experience can use. It is trained on years of high-quality AWS examples and documentation. It can also be trained on your company's code and systems. Amazon Q Developer can chat about code, provide inline code completions, generate new code, and scan your code for security vulnerabilities. It can also make code upgrades and improvements, such as language updates, debugging, and optimizations. With Amazon Q Developer, you can describe the application you want to create in natural language, and Amazon Q Developer will generate and suggest code for the application. You can build applications without needing to write all code yourself. The no-code approach of Amazon Q Developer can be particularly useful for creating simple web applications, automating business processes, or building prototypes and proofs of concept. For more information, see Getting Started in the AWS Amazon Q Developer User Guide on the Content Resources page of your online course. Amazon Q Developer supports developers across the software development lifecycle in several ways. These features are also available within Amazon SageMaker Studio, and while coding in notebooks. Plan: you can use Amazon Q in the AWS Management Console to ask questions, receive best practices and recommendations, optimize Amazon Elastic Cloud Compute, or EC2, instances, and learn more about the well-architected framework. In your IDE, Amazon Q can help you understand your code base and get up to speed on projects. Create. Amazon Q helps improve development productivity through inline code recommendations directly in your IDE or command line interface, using natural language to generate new features. You can ask Amazon Q questions without leaving the IDE. The inline code recommendations are available for multiple coding languages. For more information, see supported languages for Amazon Q Developer in the IDE and the Amazon Q Developer User Guide. Test and secure. Amazon Q helps you confirm that your code is working and secure through unit test assistance. It helps you to find and fix security vulnerabilities earlier in the development cycle. Operate. Amazon Q can help troubleshoot errors, for example, in AWS Lambda, Amazon EC2, and Amazon Elastic Container Service, or Amazon ECS. You can analyze your VPC reachability and get better debug and optimization tips. Maintain and modernize. Amazon Q Developer Agent for Code Transformation helps you maintain and modernize code by upgrading projects to more up-to-date language versions. For more information, see Accelerate Your Software Development Lifecycle with Amazon Q in the AWS DevOps blog. Foundation models and large language models are key to generative AI applications. Foundation models take in a prompt as input and generate a response. Prompt engineering is the process of refining prompts to get the best results for each use case. Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart, Amazon Bedrock, and Amazon Q Developer are 3 AWS tools for working with foundation models and building generative AI applications. Amazon Q Developer is a code assistant that uses foundation models and generative AI to provide coding suggestions and assist developers in using AWS services.